Everyone. Like a minute late. The Space Cadet rewind. And we're gonna finish Descent tonight. Feel it in my bones. Also, it's just kind of obvious. This is the one I want to load. Asteroid Robot Factory. Yeah, it doesn't have a number because it's secret level. Right? Save over the quick save. Oh. Game audio is too loud. I turn it down a bit. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot control the volume of CD music because it's CD music and it's just like that. So it's kind of going to drown out the sound effects, but you can turn it off in a bit. I don't really remember what I was doing. Some lighting errors there. I mean, I guess I was going to use the yellow key. Yeah, we're on the secret level. Oh, it's a red homing missile guy. Dead. Anytime I use one of those mega missiles on the homing missile guys, oh god, there's another one. Where the hell is he? Hiding in the darkness. Oh. Anyone else? You go seeking for more space sims? I mean, you might as well. Let's find some more space sims. Yeah, they pop up everywhere. I think last time I mentioned I just randomly found a Dreamcast one. It's called like Bang Gunship Elite or something like that. Yeah, you're just hiding in your drawers. Never know when you're gonna bump into one. Okay, where? Oh, I can't actually access those yellow doors in here. I'm never gonna run out of them. I gotta get used to this game's encounter design, where cruelty is the norm. Oh, well, there's the exit. I think last time, right before I finished, I sort of was talking about how, like, this does not feel like a secret level because every level in Descent is a secret level. This Every level is for expert players only. Oh. Oh. Everybody complains about the hit scanners, and they are bad, but they're not even close to the... They're like a distant second from the heat seekers. Did I play Descent back in the day? I did. Not when it came out, because I was a small child when it came out, but, you know, I sort of played the shareware. I don't know. I got it, I think it came on one of those CDs that had like a, you know, 100 shareware games. I think one of them was Descent. I got that from like Safeway as a teen. And then, much later on, I played through it, you know, as an adult. Alright, well, the music stopped, so that's my cue to go back to the MIDI music. Okay, exit. And the teleporters are active again. Oh, well, got me through attrition. Yeah, it looks like I can access that upper room from here, but I can't. Actually, different room. How do I get to that yellow door? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, I don't think people remember, you know, getting deep into this game that well. Like, maybe more of people's memories were from Descent 2. Why don't I grab my stuff before I go get that key? Might spawn something. Please stop. Please stop spawning. Alright, you done? Oh yeah, I tried to mess with the oh. Of course there's an enemy spawner in there as well. I tried to mess with the oh, good door. I tried to mess with the I don't know why, the chat overlay. Tried to make it a bit more transparent. Actually, I'm gonna take one more crack at it. It's a little hard to mess with it because it's oh, well, that made it disappear. I don't know if it's gonna come back. One life left. And maybe it just won't come back. I don't know. There it goes. Wanted to make it a bit more translucent. Maybe I need to make it more bright now, because I can't really there's no real way to test it. For some reason, none of the people who make these overlays thought that someone might want to, you know, see what their chat looks like before doing a live stream. It was an unforeseen situation. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, I need to like go through here and then go up and around, I think. Yeah. There's the guys who killed me. Supposedly these do stop eventually. Not a fan of these enemy spawners, and they feature very heavily in a lot of the levels as the game, you know, as you go into the last third of the game. Red key. I'm assuming that when I pick this up, it's gonna like spawn a bunch of guys, or maybe they just figure the enemy spawners will handle that. Man. Tracking on those homing missiles is just continues to be out of control. But now I'm invincible, so take that. Alright, so where was the exit? Go ahead and confirm the location. Not here. New. Like a big new area. Totally optional, apparently. Of course, with an enemy spawner. Big vector. Okay, so that's another 6 degrees of freedom shooter. Because yeah, we were like the only, you know, 6 DOF shooter other than Descent that I knew of back in the day was Forsaken. I don't know if Strike Vector is... I mean, it sounds like an old game. That's not the exit. Where are you? For an exit, where would you be? Oh, how do you get to those hostages? Like out there in the map. The reactor. Get somewhere from here. The door. Doesn't look like it. Oh my god. Get scan, jump scare. Oh, Strike Vector's newer. So yeah, I wonder if Forsaken really was the only one. Cloaked guy there. I'll use the hostages. Oh. Yeah, there's all these spawners because this level is literally a robot factory. It's Asteroid Robot Factory. Well, there you go. The lore explains it all. Okay, where is that? Okay, hold on. I think I see it. I think I see the exit. It is not there. Lost it. Gotta be like a green door going to nowhere. Okay, right there. Can't tell what direction I'm facing on the map there. I think that's to my right. Yeah. Goes through the yellow door. There it is. Alright. Let's blow the reactor.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Oh, they tried to spawn someone behind me, but they were a little late. Alright. Pluto Mine, MN3382, carried on heavy weapons research by the military division, specializing in plasma physics. Plasma-based weapons should be readily available. So I think, what is this? 25? Yeah. Whoops. I want to restore. Save. Quick save. Yeah, it's pretty challenging to navigate these maps. This is probably why they invented the guide bot for Descent 2. Shooting me. Oh, they're up there. Drenix. But you know what? Now that I think about it, was that game Virus? Would that count as like a Descent clone? The one where you like the levels are your files, like you play your file system. 20 into wow, that's okay. Bunch. I mean, how liberal is it with the definition? Like, does it count something like G Please? Which is really more of like a space helicopter game. Yeah. They're a brain twister to be sure. Well, there's always more to these genres, you know, if you dig deep enough than you think. Trying to get nasty with these plasma guys, but like I really don't mind it as long as it's not the hit scanners or the heat seekers. They can do whatever they want, their ambushes. Like really generous with the field orbs on this level. Not like them. I'm sorry, I'm gonna make one more attempt to mess with the chat. It's bugging me. Alright, that's the last one, and if it sucks after this, I'm just going to disable it for today. Yeah, missiles, well, homing missiles are good. Or at least, you know, you can just sort of spam them. Wow, he dropped a lot of shield orbs. What was up with that? Actually, what is going on? They're all like inside of each other. So that was like a Matryoshka doll of robots. Let's hear the CD soundtrack. Those robots, they don't really want to follow you. They kind of just hang out in the room that they're in, which, like, you know, makes it hard to sort of diffuse the ambushes. At least, like, you can't really do it completely. You know, in a lot of shooters, you can just lure a guy through a doorway and basically neuter their threat, but they won't really let you do that in this game. They're too smart, robots. Clever for that by half. Yeah, another reason why the mines are totally pointless. Like, it would have been really cool if I could have had the chat angled so it looks like it's part of the display and like conforms to the windshield thing. But there's can't do that, or at least none of the you know, dream things. Wow, he just had these guys inside him. That's bizarre, but seemingly intentional. Yeah, but none of the solutions I've looked at seem to be able to do that. Star Trek Generations Beyond the Nexus of Next Generation? I do not know of them. The only ones I know about is Star Trek. I don't remember what it's called, but it was for PlayStation and it's by Warthog, people who made Starlancer. Star Trek Interceptor was then inspired by the VR and System Shock. I don't think so, because they came out kind of contemporaneously. Like, what year was System Shock? This was what, 95 or 96, somewhere around there. Hell, the VR and System Shock might have even been inspired by Descent. But yeah, I don't know the timeline. Alright, well, there aren't a million robot spawners in this level, so once I kill everything in a given place, I get some peace and quiet. 95. Sega, oh, gross. Sega Game Gear. They made multiple Star Trek space sims for the Game Gear. That's niche market. Like, oh well, Game Gear didn't actually, like, they sold a decent number of Game Gears. People are sort of used to thinking that, like, oh, you know, whatever handheld wasn't the Nintendo one, it was like nobody had that, but like actually a decent number of people had the Game Gear and the PSP. Now, where am I going? I'm going to the yellow door, I assume. No, Shock 94. I mean, suppose it's possible. I don't know how long it took them to make this game. Yeah. Well, I mean, any level with the homing guys or the Vulcan guys are mean. The funny thing is, like, they introduced both of those enemy types pretty early on. And, they're kind of, you know, this game kind of, like, peaks early in terms of difficulty. Like, I don't feel like this level is all that much harder than, like, the levels that were like halfway through the game. Once they've introduced the Vulcan guys, you know, the homing guys show up like really early, but yeah, once they've introduced the Vulcan guys, they kind of this is about as hard as it's gonna get. The only other trick they had up their sleeve was like the purple fusion guys. They're pretty dangerous. How do I? Alright, it's somewhere through here. Those yellow doors. Huh. Holodeck game? But how many Star Trek games were there for the Game Gear? Also, they're just like, it's just a complete dead end. Where am I going here? Oh, I think I need to go left, that circular room. This is not even like a particularly complicated map by Descent standards, and I'm getting lost in it. Nope, nope, not this way. What am I missing here? Do I need to... What am I missing here? Oh. That corridor. Like... Not this corridor, the identical looking one. Not this one. This one has like a hidden way to go. Or does it? No, because this is like a vent. I can't go through here. Magic claw. Hello. Here? Okay, it's here. Yeah, like, this is not even like a particularly complicated descent map. Already confusing me. Get these hostages. I mean, probably make it out with them. Probably. Alright, so yellow door over here. Star Trek Advanced. Is it literally called Star Trek Advanced Holodeck Tutorial? Like the name of the game is Tutorial? Alright, you done? They're done. What the heck was that? Like a face full of missile before the door was even opened. Okay. Well, probably still gonna make it. The hostages. Probably. Oh, yeah. Down here. Door. Big dark room. Dangerous. Like the, you know, all the like really narrow hallways are kind of tricky because, you know, you have limited room to maneuver, but the big rooms are what you really gotta watch out for. I may not make it with those hostages. Oh. Yep, there they go. Sorry, hostages. Wasn't your day. Not even the room I died in, but a bunch of guys spawned in it regardless. At least I don't think it's the room I died in. Alright, yeah. It was not. That was weird that a bunch of guys spawned in there. Like, I didn't even need to go there. Like, the only reason to go back there is if you died. Had to go past that room to get back to your corpse. Could have just nuked the mines from orbit. I mean, need like some kind of space bunker buster. Gotta get like real deep in there. Oh, whoops. Was killing myself with the fusion gun because I didn't know I had that equipped. Everybody. But yeah, this game was like a technological showpiece in '95, I think. Oh, there's the reactor room. I think there were other paths. Or maybe not. Maybe that was it. Yeah, really all it takes is just a big room with the lights out and I'm screwed. So yeah, these robots are not as smart as previously reported. Okay, so those doors are obviously going to open when the reactor blows. I'm just gonna grab this stuff, blow the reactor, and run for it. Oh, never mind. They opened before I blew the reactor. I wonder what the final boss is like, because I don't remember. We did have one boss, but yeah, that was it. We only had one so far, I think. I have no memory of what the final boss is like. But I think we're coming up on it. Obviously not here, but maybe in like the next level or two. Man, you'd think that all those shots and the big missile would have blown up the reactor, but it'd take a beating, I guess. Alright. Skedaddle, but the CD music on. Intelligence indicates the invasion forces centered on the Pluto moon Charon. Charon? I think it's Charon. Clear Pluto mine, MN88844, and begin immediate approach to Charon. Work quickly, material defender. But you know, you never really get to hear this track. It's, sure it's like a couple minutes long, but it only plays on these screens. So let's give it a minute. Alright, that's enough. Six. Pseudo military base. Find the button one day. Okay, there it is. F2. Haven't I done a level very similar to this? I hate trying to fight through those windows because it's hard to angle your shots. Oh, that's unfortunate. Some intense music. Well, the whole level is gonna be like this, huh? Not a fan of that. I guess the bright side is their shots get intercepted by the bars too. Oh. Oh no. Unfortunate. Hate that. Yeah, they don't have limited ammo, but you know, got this recharge station, so I do have unlimited ammo with extra steps. The door leads to this asshole. Not a very good secret door at all. I don't want to launch this mega missile because I'm probably gonna blow up in my face. So you know, the thing that really makes these levels like extra maddening is it's not just that they're 3D mazes, it's also like if you die, you know, you gotta find your way back to your corpse. Like that's a huge part of what makes it confusing. Shooting at me. Through there. Stop it. No. I heard the homing missile. I don't think that's what actually killed me, but would have killed me if whatever actually didn't. God. Truly diabolical. I guess, you know, you're comparing it to Mups. It could be worse. It could be, you know, the Gradius style. Just lose everything, and then you're just completely screwed. I mean, honestly, even if that did happen, you would still be less screwed than you are in Gradius. Well, I am definitely not going to survive, so I don't know those hostages. Oh, probably gonna die in the next minute. Okay. Damn it! Go. Well, that's game over, so time to get loading. Quick save time. Oh man. This is bad. Ugh, I keep getting caught on the geometry too. Oh no. Do I have the Vulcan? Damn. This is a bad situation. They hit hard and their projectiles fly super fast. Alright. Try some Vulcan sniping. Nope. Huh. This could be the problem, or it could be a problem. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, save scum my way through this. Oh. And prepare to die edition. That's the funny thing about Dark Souls is, you know, oh my god, Dark Souls is so hard. I mean, people know this by now, but like, the game's not even half as cruel as these old ones. Oh, gotta quick save more. Got ourselves in a bad situation. Shooting me from back here. I'm gonna be dealing with that right now. Huh. Alright, that's a quick save. I gotta just get used to quick saving after everything. Oh man. Like, I wonder what they expect you to do about this. I think one of them died. Alright, we're doing it. Making it happen. One bullet at a time. Damn. Well, I did save relatively recently, so... Okay. Also, I'm running out of ammo, but... Oh, man. See, this should have been the secret level. Ridiculous. Okay, that's another one dead. Yeah, this is quite the room, huh? Oh my god. Found another Sega Genesis game. Well, we're gonna be in this room for a while, so as well hear about it. Oh no. And I don't remember this, which I feel like I should remember something like this. Alright, that's 2 dead. Oh, and that would have been me. Now see, now that one guy is like across the room, able to hit me. You need to go away. Oh no. Can I thread the needle and hit him? I feel like I kinda can? Yeah, okay, I got him. And it's spawning more of them. Like, eventually, this stupid teleporter, this, like, enemy spawner will be exhausted, but... Okay, I am out of energy, so I gotta go refill. The Magic School Bus is a space sim. I mean, I guess... Yeah, why wouldn't you classify the Magic School Bus as a spaceship? Makes sense. I'd buy it. Pretty sure that thing has traveled through space on multiple occasions. Who is shooting me here? Okay, okay, done. Wow, what a room. I'd love to know what the hell they were thinking. I mean, maybe they were thinking, haha, well, they'll have to spend a bunch of time on this, and that'll extend the playtime. Get those quarters out of those kids yet. A level called Budo Military Base. I don't like this level at all. I don't think it's a very good level. Oh no. Okay, this. Invincibility, so just gonna calm and deal with this. Huh. Those guys from the first level, how quaint. Weird. The like wake up sounds of some of the enemies are so weird. They're like animalistic almost. And they all gotta be unique so you could like theoretically memorize them and be like, yep, that's. I mean, some of them are really obvious, like the squeal of the Vulcan guys. Yeah, somebody thought they were really clever designing this level. Go all the way through the like corridors, then you go outside the corridors. It's efficient. But is it fun? A lot of dead ends. Wait. Oh, this is where I came from. Any of those lead anywhere? I don't think they did. So it's just like, get those items that you saw. PC port of the Magic School Bus for I don't even remember what platform it's for now. Yeah, the really frustrating thing about the invulnerability power-up though is like a lot of the time I find it after I was supposed to use it. You know, there's like a big room full of enemies and I kill all the enemies. A knockdown, drag out fight, and then I explore, you know, the edges, like around the corner, and oh look, there's the power up you were supposed to use. Great. We just go back in time so I can use that. Oh, got the yellow key now, so I'm looking for yellow key door. Oh. See, case in point. Here's an invulnerability. Nothing to use it on. Oh, you know what? I just saved, right? Maybe I'm supposed to use it in the reactor room. Yeah, so I'll save that. Just gotta remember it. This map is kind of a huge clusterfuck of intersecting boxes. It's very hard to read. think I need to get back into the inner corridors. Oh, this is the way. How do I get back in there? I think the map is gonna help with that. Oh. Okay, I think we're in. If I had grabbed that invulnerability, it would have been long gone by now. What a dick. This map is really maximizing use of space. The amount of time it takes to navigate the space versus how big it actually is. Very efficient, but also very annoying. Ugh. Hesitated before using the big missile. I should not have done that. I see a big red guy, just launch everything immediately. Somehow there's a guy in the corridors. Alright. Alright. Where are we going? Know where we're going? We're going back. I think it's this way. This way. Never mind, I don't know where it is. Man, I hate this level. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Remember this. Well, no, I don't think this is it. Just a big annoying dead end, I think. Someday we will reach the end of this level. That will be a good day. Alright, here we go. Grab the invulnerability. Go face tank the reactor room. The exit. Okay. So, did leave the hostages. Are they in a non-annoying place to get to? There's the exit. Oh, there. Alright, well, sorry hostages. Would be too annoying to find my way back into the stupid corridors, so you're gonna have to fend for yourselves.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Is this the most efficient way to mine an asteroid? I mean, probably. They're robots. Efficiency is their middle name. How could anything be more efficient than these robots? Final target is Heavy Volatile Mine, MN8838. Karan Boone. Maintain radio silence until cleared. Prepare for descent. Alright, I think this is it. Will this be even half as annoying as the previous level? I bet not. Yeah, I think Descent 2 is what introduced the idea of, you know, getting to the exit from the reactor actually being a bit of a trek. It's weird because and what that means is like most of my memories of these games are from Descent 2. Alright, well there's the invulnerability. Keep it for a bad room. Yeah, I think Descent 2 is a much better game than 1. All the doors are in here. Oh, well that looks like a pretty bad room. Where's that? Or where's that? I'm forgetting where it was. Here? Yeah. Yeah, right there. No, that's another one. This is the last level, right? So sense that they do their worst. There's another one. Well, it just save, so use it. Oh man, those fusion shots travel so fast. I don't think we're gonna get anything on the level of that one room in the last level, though. Truly unhinged level design. I just go in a big circle. I did. Guide bot, where are you? See, that Descent 1 to Descent 2 port would be so good if it actually existed. I mean, maybe somebody has made something like that, but you could have the guide bot. Follow it. Okay, this is like an entirely different dead end. Out of here. That level's ported to overload, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Huh. Big room with flies. Alright, well, I think that's the final boss. That weird sound for some reason. Oh my god, it's a giant... it's a giant homing guy. Make it kind of inconvenient to, those, homing missiles here, but... or not the homing missiles, the, vulnerability. Should be able to... that. Go, go, go. Where is he? Teleporting around. Got him. That wasn't so bad. Alright, well, if I'm not mistaken, that should be the end. Craft lurches as I spark the subluminal engines. I feel the pressure on my triceps, chest, and gut as I pivot the ship. I can almost feel that mechanical nightmare behind me, rolling around in its final throes of death. Then the orbital sky lights up like a sun. I start to breathe again. Right on cue, a light on my dash tells me there's an incoming transmission. I must say that I'm impressed, Defender. Not really expect to see you again. Such unwavering confidence. Despite your impressive performance, I regret to inform you that we cannot allow you to return to the station. What? He can't be serious. PTMC fears the alien influence responsible for the aberrant robot behavior may be carried on your vessel. We cannot risk further contamination to PTMC. I'm a fool. He must have known this when he sent me out there. Sad truth is, PTMC has lost contact with all deep space installations outside the solar system. I'm sending you the coordinates now for... Switch them off before I completely snap. I used to wonder if blackmail appeared in the PTMC regulation books. Inertia hits me hard in the sternum as I thumb the afterburner, clearing the gravity well and heading towards the rendezvous coordinates in the asteroid belt. With luck, I'll find some answers there. Well, now the only thing is I just want to see if what the CD music's like, so gotta quickly do that again. Get this guy. I mean, this guy's an asshole, so he deserves it. He was all like, yeah, I killed striking workers, no big deal. Yeah, so they got a unique ending theme. Alright, well, that was Descent. I mean, it's definitely, you know, it was a very impressive game when it came out. and it's definitely got a lot of good qualities, but some of the enemy design, specifically those hit scanners, the purple guys, and the fusion guys, and the homing missile guys are just a little overtuned, and the level design can be a bit cruel. It's got sort of that, like, it's got sort of a dungeon crawler thing going on. It almost feels more like wizardry or something than Doom sometimes, in the way the levels are constructed, with all the hallways and the constant traps everywhere. I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, having weird, terrible endings was like the thing to do at the time. Yeah, Doom had kind of a similar thing going on. But yeah, I mean, not a bad game, but it's got some really frustrating elements to it. And the sequel, well, at least Descent 2 was much better. But wow, this music's really going for it. Oh yeah, well, I'm not ending the stream because we're gonna move on to Tachyon, the Fringe. But I'll let this music finish. It was going places. But yeah, we once again had a tie, which I suppose it's because, you know, not that many people vote, so a tie is kind of likely. And I realized I was kind of stupid for being like, oh yeah, I'll only pick one when there's a tie. Really, I mean, sure, I could flip a coin or whatever, but that should just say, okay, then I'll do that one first. I could just do both. Or need to, like, drop the other one. So I'll do Tachyon, and then when I'm finished with Tachyon, I will do G-Police, because that was the other tied winner. Wow, this goes for a while. I wonder how much of the CD is taken up by this one track that plays at the ending. Star Cruiser. A Descent. Hard game. I kind of scoffed at Civi's video of it, where he, like, characterized it as, like, really cruel. But I mean, it's true. Okay, I'm done with this. I don't know if it's actually looping or what, but we're done. Bear with me while I get this game up and running. Yeah, I am, and one of the reasons why I'm not doing G-Police right now is I got everything with G-Police working except for the joystick. Could not get it to recognize a joystick. So I will figure that out at some point. But for now, we do Tachyon. Our cruiser from 1988. What platform? All right. Always have to launch GOG Galaxy twice for some reason. I don't know why. First time I launch it, nothing happens. Weird. Battlecruiser 3000 AD. Did tease that. I think my X-Wing video. Well, the full screen game, so hopefully it plays nice with yes. Oh yeah, it's fine. All right. Plot, and then click the play button to begin. They not account for possibility of someone deleting the only save file. We need to reboot the game. Huh. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do from here. Game soft locked. Oh, I didn't see it. You can barely see it. There's like a little underscore there. So I'm supposed, that's not very intuitive. Not very intuitive at all. I'm supposed to type a name. There's space Bruce Campbell.
Jake Logan to Dillinger Control. I just finished the escort run with the Tachyon. I'm coming in for some repairs and retrofits. Those CMI mercs really did a number on my paint job.
Understood, Logan. We've logged the completion credits into your account. Please refer to the job board for new contracts upon your return.
Yeah, no rest for the weary, huh, Dilly?
Welcome to Europa Starbase. You are cleared for docking.
Well, that's my life. One job after another. Always looking out for the big money, the big break that'll set me up for life. As
A
long
lot
as
of
the
Star
Cobras
Trek
have somebody
games,
to fight, they'll always need guys like me.
Air gel stocks were surging. Of course, there's no subtitles. Why would there be?
Tachyon
Yes,
News
indeed.
Service rated #1.
Corporate disciplinary hearings for PPS and Oberon.
The Tachyon News Service is proud to announce that for the 10th straight year, we have been voted the #1 source of news in the galaxy. Independent research gives us an 86% accuracy rating for our stories, making us the most reliable source for information that has ever existed. Audiences praised our proprietary smart headline technology, a feature that highlights the stories that are personally most important to them. At Tachyon News Service, we deliver the news faster than the speed of light. Literally.
Wow. But they thought this headline was really important.
Star Patrol confirmed today that a major police action transpired just outside Mars orbit after their sensors registered a large-scale exchange of fire between ships operated by Phobos Proprietary Systems and Oberon Incorporated. Struggle between these organizations began several years ago when Bernard Station 147 announced its intent to pursue a trade contract with Oberon despite long-standing allegiance to Phobos Proprietary Systems. Commander Erwin Korscher of the Star Patrol issued the following statement.
We cannot permit private conflicts between corporations to threaten centers of peaceful commerce. This is the sort of behavior we would expect in the Fringe, and it will not be tolerated in Sol space.
The case has already gone to the High Tribunal of the Seven Planet Accord, and legal experts estimate the cumulative fines may total in excess of 2.1 trillion credits.
Okay, so corporations at war. Well, these ones aren't voiced. Guess they're terraforming Venus. PNS. Special report. Asteroid almost blew up a food processing plant. Europa real estate is up. Pilot Jake Logan was honored this week by the Seoul government. I don't know if we are Jake Logan, but whoever he is, he saved a shuttle. Oh yeah, it is us.
Now
Alpha.
performing personnel scan. Welcome.
There we
Mr.
are.
Logan.
Logan Jake. Blood type O negative. Hair color brown. Trade goods. On for New Zurich orbital station. Earth sector. Tracks, okay. Tactic map. I think there's tutorials in the job board. Yeah, instructor training. Let's do these.
Mr. Logan, good to hear from you. Welcome back from your brief vacation. I understand Mars is quite
They were
beautiful during the
algorithmically
second summer.
chosen for
There will be a
us. They've
simple
got to be
request.
important.
A new flight instructor has recently been promoted to the AGT Pilot Corps. Next week, she will begin training rookies in basic flight controls, targeting, and tachyon jump gate use. We would like you to test her basic curriculum for accuracy. We understand it might feel a bit awkward for a pilot of your caliber to take a basic training run, but it would be quite helpful to this instructor to have an expert as her first pupil.
Yeah, well, I'm sure this guy, I'm sure Mr. Logan, you know, if you look back through his family tree, you'll find it eventually gets to the Drakes. Bigger ship. Have one glint light laser. Guess I could buy another one. I'll just leave it as is for now. I don't know if that's going to be like too much power or something.
Mr. Logan, this is Junior Flight Instructor Lorna Kirkland. Thank you for assisting me with the training program today. I'm thrilled to be working with such an experienced pilot. If you have any suggestions on my technique before I do this for real, please let me know.
Sure thing, Lorna. You'll do great.
Okay, I'll begin. Welcome to the AGT Pilots Training Course. Here you will learn the basics of piloting a starship. On the left side of your screen, you will notice a step-by-step objective list for you to follow during this session. Take a few moments to get accustomed to your ship's controls. Try turning and
plus.
rolling. Adjust your speed with the plus and minus keys.
W and E.
When you hold down the tab key, your afterburners will provide you with a tremendous burst of speed. Notice the bar on the right side of your radar. This shows how much energy you have left for your afterburners. You'll notice it drains fast. In order to travel from sector to sector, you will utilize tachyon coil generator gates. Your navigational computer will highlight any gate you need to travel through to complete your current contract. If the gate is not in front of you, a gold arrow will point to it. I will now open open the Luna TCG gate, which will let you travel all the way to the Earth's moon in just a matter of seconds.
Nexus Jupiter, isn't that a real-time strategy game?
Heading to the gate now.
A
By the way,
homeworld-like?
you can quickly autopilot through a gate by using the A key.
Okay, autopilot. Is very they've played Wing Commander.
Congratulations! You made it to the Luna sector.
And there's energy
Before jumping
allocation
to
like
Venus, you should practice
X-Wing.
the slide maneuver. Go ahead and fly close to the shipyard so that you have a nearby point of reference.
Okay, you got it.
When you hold
Alright,
down
so-
the Q key, your ship will continue heading in its current direction, regardless of which way you turn the ship. As soon as you release the slide control, your ship will begin heading in the direction that you are pointing. Sliding is handy for making quick turns or for keeping your weapon pointed at a target. When you are comfortable with the slide maneuver, fly through the Venus sector Tachyon gate.
Then they got the slide like Wing Commander, so I realized my throttle's not working. I think the problem is I had to turn the throttle on in the options, and I can't do that now.
Welcome to the Venus training sector. Here you will be able to practice your targeting skills on inactive space mines and moving unmanned vessels. Your ship's advanced targeting system will automatically locate the nearest enemy. The lower left-hand display will show relevant information such as the ship's name, allegiance, and its distance from you. Press the period key to cycle through all of the enemy mines. Notice that a bright red arrow in the center of the screen will point you to your target, if it is not in front of your ship.
Roy
Go ahead and
Group
destroy
Dragon.
the mines. On the bottom center of your display, you will find your ship's radar. Objects that are in front of your ship will appear in and around the center box. Those on the outer edge of the circle are actually behind your ship. TCG gates will appear
Oh, it's
as
even
blue
got the Wing
dots.
Commander radar.
Allied ships will
Just
show up as
realized.
green dots, and enemies will appear as red dots.
Yeah, they really
Your current target is highlighted.
the very Wing Commander coded
Cycle
game.
through all targets with the bracket keys. You can also select a target that is directly in front of your ship by pressing enter.
But where's like nearest enemy target? That's the important one. Button I'm gonna be pressing a million times. And I have to. But this laser is semi-automatic. I have to press it for the trigger for every shot, which is weird. Is strange. I don't know if it's all guns or just this one. Like out of afterburner juice? Yeah, like I am. Gonna like recharge slowly. Yeah, I think it is recharge. Yeah, it's recharging. I was gonna say that kind of ran out quick.
If you have multiple weapons mounted on your ship, you can cycle the primary and secondary weapon slots with the 1 and 2 keys. The tilde key chains your weapons together so that they will all fire when you pull the trigger. If a weapon slot has multiple mounts, you can link them with the 3 or 4 key. Try destroying some more mines.
Alright, well, I didn't take another weapon, so just gonna destroy more mines, I guess. No music, huh? I wonder if
I am
this
now turning on the moving targets.
does like
Go ahead and
Half-Life
practice
style
on these
music,
robot
or it does
ships.
not. It doesn't play all the
A good
time.
strategy is to use the 9 key to have your ship automatically match speed with your target. Another trick is to use the Z key to engage your reverse thrusters to slow your ship down quickly. This will keep your enemy in front of you if it tries to evade you with quick turns. The lead target assistant appears as a small circle leading your selected target. When your target is within range, it will brighten. Place your crosshairs in this circle to increase your chances of hitting a moving target.
Well, not the most satisfying hit effects, but at least they're there. Can't tell that you're hitting. My finger's gonna get real tired by the end of this game.
Excellent. Now I'm going to teach you how to fight capital ships. The hulls and shields of large ships are generally strong enough to repel small fighters. To take them down, you will need to knock out important subsystems. Cycle through this freighter's subsystems using the semicolon and apostrophe keys. Find and destroy its power generator now.
Hey, I can do that.
Okay, so destroy the power plants. Put on the other side. Power shield generator. There it is. Okay, now weapons power plant. I was looking at the wrong target box. That was the problem. I'm gonna need to change these controls. Default layout, not doing it for me. Regular power plant. Kinda between the thrusters. Weird how my lasers come from 3 points, even though I only have one installed. Got another space sim. Another power plant.
cargo in space. Target the navigational buoy and head to it.
My autopilot there? Oh, it's already too. Warp speed for Sega Genesis.
Hey,
oh god.
These things are attacking.
Whoops! I didn't realize that minefield was active. Just let me figure out how to deactivate it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, press the red button on your console. That ought to reset them.
There.
Yeah.
Gotta remember not to let that happen to the rookies. Well, since you took a little damage, let's skip ahead and talk about your systems. Look in the lower right of your screen. You'll see an icon representing your ship and shields. If your front or rear shields took damage, you can transfer energy from one to the other, using the U and J keys. Your shields will also regenerate over time. If your hull is damaged, its icon will turn yellow and then red when critical. Unlike your shields, you must return to Starbase to get your hull repaired. To the right of the ship icon is your energy management system. Your shields, afterburners, and energy weapons all draw power from your engines. You can increase the speed at which these systems regenerate with the B, N, and M keys. Keep in mind, this will reduce the amount of energy available for your engines, which will lower your top speed until the system fully recharges. In emergency situations, you can instantly
I don't really
transfer
need much power to
from one
lasers.
system directly to another. For example, pressing Y will automatically regenerate your shields with energy from your lasers. Be aware though, you will lose a little bit of energy every time you transfer from one system to another. Head to the navigational buoy when you are ready.
Oh, I'm not gonna remember those
Back to
keys.
picking up
You
cargo.
kidding?
Target the nearby crate. Notice that your radar will only see small objects like this one from a short distance.
But,
When you fly in closer, your scanners will be able to detect what cargo isn't.
Oops. Trying to find like a options menu. Okay. Okay. Well, I sort of found one. Butter. Oh. Joystick throttle is on. Weirdly. Okay, well there is a options menu, but doesn't have what I need. Also, even I had the throttle set up before, but now it's not working. Great identified. How do I grab it? Oh. Does anybody remember what the button is to beam a crate aboard? Not B, that's burners. Maybe I just like fly into it. If I just fly into it. Nope, that's not it. I had the throttle working before, but now it's not. Really, annoyingly. How do I beam this crate aboard? Not it. Enter. That is not it. Not space. Not shift. Not control. Not alt. Yeah, it's not the enter key.
Good job.
Oh wait.
You
Okay.
are now ready to head
Sometimes
back to
it
your
is the enter
robot.
key. I
Notice that the
swear to
objectives
God,
show
I
your final
pressed the enter key
destination,
several
how many
times.
jumps it takes to get there, and the gate you need to jump through next.
Try return key. A multifunction. Okay, so it was like context sensitive.
When you get back to the starbase, you can select your jobs from the contract list and reconfigure your ship with new weapons and system cards. Don't forget to read the galactic news and check for new ship upgrades in the hangar's configure screen from time to time.
Weird. I thought you said enter was like target stuff in your gun sight. Okay, there. I guess that's the only targetable part. No, that's not the station. That's a capital ship. All the exploration. Alright, how do I target this damn station? And it's like not a targetable thing. I don't know where the hangar bay is. Current destination, current location, Luna. Contents, Mira Vista Shipyards. Dark Side for the Sega 32X. There's also Stellar Assault for 32X. Alright, there has to be some way. Get onto this damn station. Don't know what it is. Is it? Is it the hangar bay? Man, those afterburners run out quick. This? No. Can I not land on this? Anybody know? Kinda left me hanging here. Not the station I flew out of. Yeah, enter used for dock, right? But then Hmm. Well, I could go to Europa. Maybe I just can't dock here.
This concludes the AGT
Oh,
Basic
okay.
Pilots Training Course.
I mean, she kind
I
of
hope I did
was
okay as your
acting like we were
instructor.
done there.
Oh, you did fine. Don't you worry about trying to kill me back there.
Did
I
not
won't
do
hold it
fine
against
at all.
you.
Thank you again, Mr. Logan. Feel free to use the autopilot key to dock with Europa Starbase.
All right. Well, that was a little confusing, but we got through it. I'm assuming this game just auto saves. I don't think there's like a save button.
Well done, Mr. Logan. Ms. Kirkland has received an evaluation of her routine. Sorry about the malfunctions. Not that we had any fears that you couldn't handle yourself. The credits have been transferred to your account.
Okay, so controllers. Yeah, throttle's enabled and yet it doesn't work. So, alright, bear with me here. Could be saved. Gonna quit out of the game. Just. Oh. I'm stupid. I know why it's not working. It's because I unplugged it. That's why the throttle's not working. Sorry everyone, bear with me here. Unplugged the throttle because I thought it might interfere with descent. Okay, I can mess with my controls a bit. What I want to do is want act counter ICM. Really? You're not gonna let me do that, huh? Oh. Now it's not recognizing it at all. Of course. Technical difficulties. I think I know what the problem is, though. Oh, I don't. Should be working. No good reason why this isn't working. Yeah, I think I have the manual, but it's just kind of hard to refer to it because the game is full screen. So it's hard to click off of it. Okay, there we go. That should work now. I don't know. I'm not really sure why it decided not to recognize it that time. I didn't really change anything. So then I want afterburners. Really? Doesn't go up to really? Well, So the game doesn't recognize anything above Joy 3? Because I bound this button to Joy 4. Just doesn't work. Well, guess I'll have to make it Joy 3 then. And oh, or Joy 5, I guess it doesn't go above Joy 5. How strange. Annoying. There's the after, right. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for now. I can mess with this in more detail off stream. So, job board. Ring training course. Let's fly through some rings.
You may participate in the USG Saturn Ring training course.
I mean, sure. Let's hear more about Space Sims for the Sega 32X.
Skills will be put to the test as you attempt to fly through the preset ring course in the allotted amount of time.
I need to like print out the manual or something so I can actually see it while playing the game.
5 different layouts. At any time, you may return to base. The next time you take this contract, the course will resume at the last layout you attempted.
Multiple layouts, weird. Alright, well, let's fly through the rings. Those are other ships. Pegasus. Light interceptor. Got a multi-role fighter. Pegasus is faster. No, the Orion. Yeah, the Pegasus is faster. Well, stick with this thing for now. Let's try putting bigger gun on there. %40 more effective against shield and 200% more effective against hulls than the glint light laser. Target assistant. Combat scheme. I think I already have a lead target assistant. Combat scanners, base current, shield and hull of target. Well, sure. Buy that. How do I mount it? Yeah, I knew about, well, I knew about Bridge Commander because Totally Games made it, but not Bridge Simulator. Yeah, I sort of knew about Academy. Ryan is the workhorse of this game. I will need it. Well, I have an afterburner. Do I need another afterburner? Right. Need. And the throttle's still not working. What the hell? Or I'm in some weird mode where I can't change my throttle at all. Rage. Huh. I just can't control my throttle. What's up with that? Some weird technical difficulties with this game. My afterburners just keep turning off too. Okay, well I guess I'm just not going to use the throttle for now. Turn that off. I will figure out what the heck is going on with the inputs for this game later. Alright, here we are. We're at the rings.
The guide to the Fringe says this course was designed by Hansel Letzer, an experimental mathematician. What the heck is an experimental mathematician?
So ideally you want to like slide as much as possible. Ooh, no. Don't do that. Save on afterburner juice. I definitely did remember to do that. And I even had it working with this game, with this setup, that like the throttle is like the only input. Gate for next course. Like the only analog input on this control scheme other than, you know, moving the joystick is the throttle. Yet, and it even worked before. Yet now it decided not to. Very vexing. Yeah, you wanna like use the slide to save on afterburner juice because it comes back very slowly. Just saying like enter, the time's not going down, did I not? Different from Star Trek Bridge Commander is on 32X is different. Did I like, I mean I went through the ring that was highlighted, I thought. Yeah, I went through that. Talking about game, I went through that ring. Blue orb jump point. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very Wing Commander game. I could have sworn I flew through that. Game is like, it's messing with me. Enter gate. I mean, was that the one that it's targeted? Am I supposed to go to Saturn training sector? Your gate. It just says enter gate, but which gate? This one? Okay. Star Wars Arcade. No, I didn't see that, sorry. But yeah, I'm aware of Star Wars Arcade. Fly through the targeted ring.
All right, another course.
Star Wars Arcade is weird because, like, I don't think there is an arcade version of that game. I guess it's like a remake of an old Star Wars Arcade game, I think. Could be wrong. Maybe that is like a port of a Star Wars Arcade game. You fly an X-Wing. Want to like power slide through these to save on afterburner fuel. I don't know how important that actually is. Like I got plenty of time. I don't like the way they do the mission objectives in this because they're not specific enough. It just says fly through gate, and I'm like, what gate? You gotta be a bit more clear than that. Your gate for next course. I guess this gate. Just keep flying. Just another rig to fly through. The target, like, fly through the. This is not this ring is not targeted.
Of course.
This game is messing with me. Like, it's the ring that's right in front of me, but it said fly through the targeted ring. It is not targeted. Yeah, like a reimagining of the original. Well, not even the original Star Wars Arcade, because, like, the original Star Wars Arcade was like a rail shooter. Unless it's supposed to be that anyway, even though the 32X game is like a space sim where you have full control of the ship. I wonder how many of these courses there are. Yeah, it's like fly through the targeted ring, but then there's a targeted ring behind me. But also, it's like, I don't know.
All right, another course.
All right, another course. I wonder if Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, you know, with that game they got the idea of having a character who does taunts and comments on things from this game. You know, this is another game in that lineage. Although unfortunately they can't have an animation of Bruce Campbell flipping somebody off in the cockpit. very basic cockpit.
I'm out of here.
Sort of a arcade game for the Sega Model 1. There's a bunch of these courses, huh? It did say I could, you know, leave, and then when I restart the mission, it would be the next, you know, save my place. That. Bonus target. Oh, well, I guess I need to. Now we got some, you know, X-Wing / TIE Fighter obstacle course going on here. Everybody thinks of Superman 64 whenever you gotta fly through rings. I feel like I might have said this before. Superman 64 has given flying through rings a bad name. There's nothing wrong with flying through a ring. Just because Lex Luthor wanted you to do it. Oops. Like bumping into the rings here. Could have made them holographic rings so you can't bump into them. That would have been, you know, nice of them to do. Paid for next course. What is this, Superman 64? It's the game that actually doesn't have a title. It's just
Another course.
a picture of Superman. Like it's just a picture of his chest with the S on the cover. What is it? What is it even called, really? How many more rings are there? It's a good question. More training will be credited. Wait, is this it? Is this the end? Am I just like looping back and doing the first course again? I think we're done. Let's just get out of here. I was gonna say, while there is nothing wrong with flying through a ring, there can't be too much of a good thing. The hardest part of the test was realizing when you're ready.
Thank you for participating in the USG Saturn Ring training course.
Wow, I got 100 credits for that. That was not... definitely not a good use of my time in terms of,
The United Sol government has set up the combat training course for pilots to practice defensive maneuvers against drone opponents.
getting paid.
Each time you take this contract, you will encounter multiple beacons. Target the beacon appropriate to your skill level and destroy it. This will call in several combat drones for you to train with. Remember, when practicing, safety comes first.
First. Alright, well, you don't really get paid for this either, but... check it out. Oh, I must have gotten a bunch of money for each course that I did, because I got a bunch of money, actually. Let's do 2 flare mediums. get this, why unequip this? Okay, you drag them. Hello. Just sort of getting to grips with this game. Of course, gives you 100. Had to have been more than that, right? That was at like, did what, 5 courses? And I was at like 2,000 credits. It must be, you must mean like 1,000 for each course. Kinda, I'm missing the music here. I don't know if this game, just, you know, quiet or what. Or, if there's supposed to be a CD that the GOG version doesn't emulate. Still... Okay. Forward slash for nearest enemy. Why... What was the button to link my lasers? Crap. Don't remember the button. Loser. Stuck on that, loser. They got Bruce Campbell, and they're like, "Yeah, we gotta make the most of him." All right. Well, these, even in single fire, these lasers seem pretty good.
My work here is finished.
Better than the basic one. Oh, it was Tilda. That's right. Tilda to link the lasers. Yeah, there we go. That was it? That was the whole combat trainings? I thought there would be more. A really long landing sequence that you can't skip. Easy $100.
Thank you for participating. You may return at any time to resume your training.
Return at any time.
The United Sol government has set up the combat training course for pilots to practice defensive maneuvers
Each time you
against
take the
drone
contract,
opponents.
you will encounter multiple
Each
beacons.
time you take this contract, you
Oh,
will encounter
I see.
multiple beacons. Target the beacon appropriate to your skill level.
Well, let's find the bigger beacon. Non-rookie one. Would I consider Rebel Assault, Star Wars Rebel Assault Space Sim? No. Game is a rail shooter as far as I know. Some of these transition cutscenes you can change, others you can't. Veteran, ace, elite. Try elite. Well, guess I'm elite. Ha. Yeah, and it looks like they only let you do one. Oh no, I can target the other one. Alright, let's do them all. Do them all at once. Oh, it won't let me destroy it. That is the... I mean, it makes sense that the 32X would have more space sims because it's just like a 3D thing. Whoops. I guess it's fine. My shields are doing fine. Somehow.
You're not so cocky now, are you?
Having a little trouble controlling my throttle. Would be nice if I had a working throttle. I'll get that figured out next time. Alright, whatever. Let's... I proved myself. I did elite and veteran. Done here. Oh, what am I doing? I keep forgetting I can autopilot. You can't skip this cutscene, but you can skip that one. Very odd. Huh. So the reason why Wing Commander 4 didn't have cockpits was they ran out of time? Why didn't they just reuse the ones from Wing Commander 3 then? I guess, you know, they would have to provide them for any new ships.
Thank you for participating. You
Or
may
they weren't
return at
happy
any
with the
time to
quality.
resume your training.
The ones from Wing Commander 3. Does this Sega Genesis have more space sims than Sega CD? I mean, probably just because there are not that many Sega CD games. And like you could say, yeah, there's more Sega CD games than 32X games, but like the 32X is specifically a 3D thing, and the 3D is the domain of the 32X, or at least it was supposed to be.
Mr. Logan, another opportunity for your piloting skills has presented itself.
I assume these are like side missions, and also that they're like one-time things, especially since these are voice acted.
Further processing of the region. Its
let's
replacement,
do 'em.
AGT Burkhardt 4192, is waiting at the Mira Vista space dock facility at Luna. Go to Luna, rendezvous with the vessel, and escort it to its next mining operation at Ganymede. If any resistance is encountered, use your discretion, but permit no harm to the Burkhardt. These mining ships are quite expensive.
Yeah, Wing Commander 4 is, well, I like Wing Commander 4 as an FMV adventure game. The part where you have to fly kind of sucks because of missiles, which is very strange. Like, I don't know why they didn't just, you know, I thought Wing Commander 3 was great. I don't know why they didn't just not fix what wasn't broken. But for some reason they made missiles insanely overpowered in that game, and it is really frustrating as a result. So, when I played it, I just turned it down to easy, which prevents enemies from using missiles. When I do it for the channel, I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna have to deal with that game as it is.
Is waiting at the Mira Vista shipyards in the Luna sector. Escort it safely to its jump point. After successful jump has occurred, rendezvous with it in the Ganymede sector and ensure successful operation.
Sounds routine to me.
Don't be careless, Logan. Tensions are...
Oh, I thought they were done talking. That's unfortunate.
Logan, this is Mira Vista. Card 4192 is leaving the docking bay and is on its way to the jump point. Watch it out there, Logan. Core Mining would love to see one of our ships get hauled.
This is Burkhardt 4192. We're leaving dock and heading to the jump point now.
Like corporate wars in space. Something about this is reminding me of Armored Core.
Logan, we've got CMI fighters coming in through the gate. Get them before they reach the Burkhardt.
This is the Burkhardt. We're powering up our internal PCG to make the jump to Ganymede. I need help here.
Well, these guys die pretty quick.
Sending some fighters to help out.
I don't even think we're gonna need them.
Logan, I'm detecting another group of fighters.
Oh, suck on that.
These guys aren't trying very hard.
Alright. Looks like Burkhardt made the job. Let's sweep up this place and head to Ganymede.
Oh, another one bites the dust.
Right. Got him. Yeah, Starlancer has cockpits, but they're pretty basic. Like,
Logan, this is the Burkhardt. I'm detecting more CMI fighters up ahead.
why is his voice going on? This actor. I mean, I guess it's like radio interference, but that's a pretty weird radio interference effect. Oh, stop it. Oh, running on a laser. This is the beginning of the game, so it does make sense that it would be easy.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Looks like all of them, Logan. Thanks for the escort.
Thanks for the escort.
Deep scanners are clear. You can head on back now, Jake.
Hey, anytime, Burkhardt. I'm on my way home.
But you gotta choose a faction to back? This is like Armored Core. And they're not gonna, there's no like, you know, manual save system, so they're gonna make us stick to it too.
This is Gauss Band Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they were talking to me.
We recorded the presence of a CMI attack force. You appear to have preserved your ship functionality to a high degree.
Oh, and I'm fine too. Thanks for caring.
Your flight recorder recommends your skills highly, Logan. You are cleared for docking.
It's funny how they don't want you going from 0 to hero in this game. Logan is just already a cool guy who is famous for being good at flying spaceships. It's like, I don't know, they didn't really need to do that. You'd be a rookie and end up as a veteran at the end of the game.
Very good, Mr. Logan. The Burkhardt remote mining vessel has registered its first profit-grade cargo. I do believe CMI should have received our message quite clearly. Your pay was well earned, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
He's not gonna go on to do the memo. Memo to all AGT pilots. Tachyon News Service just released a favorable story about our recent run-in with CMI. Check it out on the news terminal. Also, there are a couple of new missile types available. Configuring your ship's arsenal. Gonna have to, well, yeah, I should check out those missiles. Reach.
Mr. Logan, we have a situation that could benefit from your talents. Dillinger-controlled deep scan reports a possible deployment of unauthorized surveillance equipment in our claimed space in the Kuiper Belt. The board is not interested in such competitive oversight. Proceed immediately to that location and reconnoiter the sector. Terminate any unauthorized devices encountered. We must maintain corporate security.
Right. Got here. So, can I use another afterburner? Tesla EMP missile. Low lock on. You can disable things. Tiger missile. Can I just buy the other ship? Pick the other ship. How much does it cost? So I don't even know if I do that. This thing has heavy mounts, rack mounts. I'll just stick with this, I guess. Oh, I own both of the ships. And realize that the light fighter craft. Yeah, I'll stick with the Orion.
Mr. Logan, we have
The United Sol...
Bigger missile. $12 for 1,000 credits. 8 for 1,050. Well, try the sunspots. I don't know if I'm actually going to use them in this mission, but sure. So I don't actually own this ship. Just using it. I didn't pick the wrong mission, did I? I thought I swore I picked the destroy difficulty. How did I get back here? Not mean to do this. I could have sworn I picked the actual mission.
Suck on that, loser. Who's next? My work here is finished.
Geo Pocket has no space sims. Pretty tough to make a space sim for the Neo Geo Pocket. Although, there is one for the Game Boy, right? X by Argonaut. I really thought I picked that other mission. Like the real one to destroy the satellites. Is there one for the Neo Geo? Good question.
Thank you for
Some like
participating.
crazy
You may
sprite
return at any
scaling.
time.
Mr.
Pretty
Logan, we have
breach.
a situation that could benefit from your talents. Dillinger control deep.
Oh. I didn't realize there was going to be dialogue in that part.
Sensors are picking up surveillance drones. Should be easy enough to take them out. Dillinger Control, this is Logan. I've located some surveillance drones. They look like PPS make. I'll find the ship that's dropping them out here.
Message confirmed, Logan. Remove all intruders from AGT space.
Oh, you know what? It's not the game's fault that the lasers are semi-auto. They're not supposed to be. Realize it's the stupid configuration software for the Thrustmaster joystick. Not very user-friendly. Realize problem there. Although I do still blame the game for the
My shields are down!
Oh no, my shields are down. Where did the shields are down then, buddy? The throttle not working is the game's fault, or Windows or something. Because it was working. Like literally 20 minutes before the stream, I was using it.
Whoa, that's a big gun.
No, I just didn't realize the mission briefing was going to be in the cutscene of me leaving the,
Mission team looking ground. We are being attacked by an HT fighter. They need reinforcement immediately.
No. Yeah, for my ship. I don't think they did that before.
Make it easy on yourself. help out.
Oh man, am I glad to see you.
We've got the frigate on radar.
I'll get those fighters.
Taking some damage here. There's a lot of old flight sims. That's really the case. Why is this turret so resilient?
Initiating eject sequence. My shields are down.
But like, are you flying the F-15 in space? Yeah. Why is this thing so far away? This game does have music, it's just kinda
Oh, that got him. Time to head
like
back.
kinda
to Europe.
quiet and not playing all the time.
Dillinger Control to Logan. Our scanners have confirmed your identity. Downloading flight recorder information. You are clear for docking.
All right, baby. Proceeding to docking bay.
Confirmed. Dillinger Control out.
Yeah, but Colony Wars, like those games, like that was getting into the, you know, period when a game like that was going to take multiple years to make.
Scan the wreckage of the drones, and though they are indeed of PPS make, their transceiver frequencies are registered to Core Mining Industries. Endless source of annoyance, that company. This should make our stance on espionage quite clear. Your credits have been transferred.
It's just new shipment of Adder cannons and Hunter torpedoes. They're available at extremely competitive prices. Japan, figured to most of your fighters. News?
Galspan to pursue
Yes.
extrasolar ventures.
Far Space Colony claim labeled unofficial.
Tachyon News Service rated #1.
Corporate disciplinary hearings for PPS and Oberon. The Galactic Spanning Corporation, commonly known as GalSpan, has apparently turned its eye away from the solar system, according to inside sources. In their weekly stockholders meeting, GalSpan CEO Roland Belair privately discussed the company's new direction. He then issued the following public statement.
The Fringe represents a vast region of untapped resources. GalSpan sees the growth potential and believes now is the time to set up extrasolar mining operations.
GalSpan has been a forerunner in military and commercial products within Sol space. The Sol government today declared that it does not officially recognize the Bora colony's claim on several sectors of Fringe space. Bora colonists left the solar system over 100 years ago to create an independent settlement. In an act of defiance to the government at the time, it did not obtain a proper charter for far space colonization. Recently, several legitimate corporations have expressed interest in obtaining claim rights to various sectors of Fringe space, including those inhabited by Bora. Representatives from Bora responded by asking the Sol government to officially grant its claim. After several months of deliberations, the Sol government has decided to refuse the concept of squatters' rights.
Yes.
Bora officials intend to appeal
They
this
just
landmark decision.
claim to own, like, the Sol government just claims to own this piece of space literal light years away. What an absolute garbage. I mean, that's a completely believable story. Planetary games on Mars. Oh no, the judges were taking bribes. Hutchins disease connection found. A lot of random stuff in here. Yeah, the ones with audio are the important ones, but there's all sorts of weird stuff. Vacuum translucency phenomenon. So if you fly through these weird regions of space, you get hallucinations, antisocial behavior, and severe paranoia. Go through the Twilight region. Alright, and this is the old stuff. So, I don't think this was here. Fly ship loses cargo. Earth's new Zurich orbital station is willing to pay for its return. Well, maybe I can go there.
Now performing personnel
file
scan.
for.
Welcome,
Oh, it's
Mr.
just for
Logan.
me. I thought maybe I could see like other characters. Oh, it's me. Cargo is, I guess, what I picked up in the tutorial. Yeah, I guess it's 8 o'clock, pretty much sharp, so that'll be it for tonight. But yeah, this is like a bit of a rough start due to technical difficulties with this game, but yeah, we got there. Game started to get going, and I can see what they're going for, and I like it. So I run out those technical difficulties before the next stream, and we will continue Tachyon the Fringe next Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone, and good night.